Hello everybody, it's me, CryPlays, at your screen, and welcome back to yet another Payday 3 update video. I've been getting a lot of attention from my Payday 3 first video where I kind of went through where it went wrong and stuff, and I said that I think that Payday 3 is going to expand and fix all the problems that they currently have. Admittedly, they have been really slow with it. They haven't really been doing much, to be honest here. They have been working really slow. They have been releasing planned DLCs, which I assume was kind of a decision made prior to all the, complaints appearing. I assume that's what they kind of planned as they released the game. So I don't think they really counted on things looking as bad as they do. But here we are, and this is the statement they released yesterday on Steam. Hello Heisters, we want to take some time today to explain what we're planning for Payday 3 going forward. We're well aware that many of you aren't satisfied with the game the way it is in its current state. Well, I've got something to say there. You shouldn't be either. Releasing the game the way it was released is, well,
Since the game is online only, what happens if the servers go down? Well, they won't.
Come on, guys, you should know about this stuff. I mean, you release a game that you can't start up when it first came out. You couldn't even join a lobby. Like, come on, it doesn't take rocket science. I knew that would happen. As I said in the update video, or as I said in the Where Payday Is Now video, we kind of knew this was going to happen. I did. As soon as they launched and told us that it was going to be online only, I knew instantly there are going to be server problems. The first day, it's going to be a massive amount of server problems, especially since it's such a well-marketed game. Like, it was so obvious, and the fact that they couldn't prepare for it, and not only prepare for it, but they still have problems with it sometimes. It's crazy. It's been out for months. Since launch, we've been reading your valuable feedback in forums, social media, and in video comments in addition to the feature upvote page. So then they link the Payday 3 featureupvote.com. This helps us massively and is crucial to the continued development of Payday 3. In order to turn your feedback into action, we've put together a strike team of veteran developers from the design, community, communications, and productions team. The focus on bringing Payday 3 up to where it will meet your expectations. Well, our expectations for Payday 3 was actually very low, but you still managed to fuck that up. I'm gonna be honest, my expectations for Payday 3 wasn't like massive. I expected it to be like Payday 2. Like, it was a fine game. It had some things that needed, it had some fun things, and it had, there was a lot of building potential, which Payday 3 has. It has a lot of building potential, but I expected something like Payday 2, like where it's like, it is something that you can play at least. It is a good game. It is a good base game. Like, that's the bottom of the barrel expectation for a game. Like, that's just, it's a good game at launch, and then they kind of build on top of that. That's like the most basic you can get, and they failed that. The most basic expectation of them all, for the game to work. For the game to work, and there being a few playable maps. That's it. That's all they asked for, and none of that worked. And now it's at a point on the timeline where things need to, instead of fixing basic issues, they should be, this is where they're in the building phase now. This should be the phase where they kind of expand on what they already have. But they are still stuck in this fixing old problems or things they didn't plan to happen. You understand? So it's, instead of building now, because now is a crucial time for Payday, it's where they need to really build on everything and fix things in order to actually start making money to the company again and, hyping people back up. But they are now deciding to, all right, we released a DLC. Sure, dude. You could have, this is my opinion on the DLC. You could have held on to the DLC, kind of, instead of focusing on getting that done and releasing that, you should maybe have prioritized fixing bugs and stupid system changes that needed to be done real quick. That's what you should have prioritized. But instead you prioritized finishing the DLC and releasing it at that point. And I get it. If it's planned from the start, like before you release the game, all right, at this point we're gonna release the first DLC. Sure, that's fine. But from a marketing perspective, releasing stuff, paid stuff, releasing content that players have to pay for before you've even finished the basic stuff, that's kind of greedy. That looks really greedy on paper. And that's what it came across as well. It came across as really greedy. And that's what I think is the main issue here. Like, you can do it, sure, if you plan it ahead, I understand, but you have to understand that it looks really bad. marketing wise, but sure. This team is currently creating a plan, deciding what will change the game into the heisting experience you expect from a Payday sequel in both short and long term. Yeah, we want to be careful to not simply react and deal with any possible improvements one by one with the care, thought, and planning they deserve. In February, we will communicate a plan detailing the upcoming improvements and when you can expect to see them in the game. Good. This should not have come out yesterday. This should have come out the week after the game was released. This should not come now. It's been 3 months, dude. It's been 3 months. This should have been done a lot earlier. It is what it is. The team seemed to be having things under relative control. I wouldn't say things look super smooth, but I expect they will come up with a good plan, and I support the team, and I have been seeing improvements. Question is, did they plan that, or was it spontaneous fixes? They kind of need spontaneous fixes right now. I understand they want to think things through before they make any decisions. It's fully understandable. I can understand you want to think through before you make any big changes, because big changes can really fuck up everything. So I completely understand that. But guys, it's time to react. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So thank you for watching this quick little update video. Goodbye. Before I go, I also want to end off on a good note and just saying the reason why I critique Payday this bad is because I really care about the game, and I really care about the company, and seeing the game perform this terribly. I mean, I just checked. It's 350 players online at once. Dude, it's an indie game at this point. I really love Payday. I grew up with Payday 2, and I played Payday 1 when it came out. I already talked about all this, but I really care about the game, and I really care about the company. So I really hope they fix this. Please fix it, dude. Because I don't want them to go bankrupt, because they are a really good team, surrounded by a really good community about people who really cares. It's too good to just lose. We can't fail here, guys. We can't fail on Payday 3, man. It's supposed to be the biggest, coolest thing that Payday fans have been looking forward to ever. Let's not fail here.